wait for a and we'll divide it into two.
Hello.
Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, someone said something.
You're on mute. You're on mute.
You're on mute.
No, Pratibha. Pratibha was saying something.
Pratibha, tell me.
You're on mute. You're on mute, Pratibha.
Yeah, just now the recording started, I think.
Can you repeat?
Can you repeat the process once more? Then the recording is not.
So we have sprinkled little flour and some oregano or pizza seasoning on the countertop or your silicone mat. Then take the dough out of the bowl in which it was proofing and roll it nicely in that flour and oregano, and then lightly knead it for a minute so that the gas, whatever gas because of the yeast has accumulated in the flour, it releases. Okay. And then divide the dough into two parts using a knife or a bench scraper, whatever you have. Now take one portion and put it back in your container. We have one portion of the dough. Okay. Now, before we start with this dough, you all have a baking tray in which you will bake this garlic bread. Yeah. Bring it here, bring it on the in front and grease it using the butter that we have made. Take some fresh butter and part of this garlic butter. So just grease it nicely. Grease your tray.
Can we use this tray?
Yeah. Will two of them fit in this? I don't know. Just grease it. We'll see. I'll tell you what to do otherwise. Don't worry.
Grease in butter, ma'am?
Yeah, butter. Use some garlic butter and some fresh butter.
Okay.
Because garlic butter may not be enough because we need it for the bread also. Done? Now sprinkle some oregano on the tray. Or if you are using pizza seasoning, sprinkle some pizza seasoning, just one large pinch. And sprinkle some flour so that the bread doesn't stick to the bottom. Just little bit of flour. Done? Now this one piece of dough that we have, so you lift it and fold it in the middle. And then fold it once more. Can you see what I'm doing? Okay. And keep it lengthwise, fold it once more. So you will get a nice ball of dough. And push the dough couple of times slowly towards you. So you will get a smooth ball of dough like this. Is it visible? Can you see?
Yes.
Now sprinkle some flour and put it upside down. So the smooth part is down and the rough part is on top. Okay. Now put some flour on your rolling pin. And as you roll a chapati or a roti, just with very light hands, roll it. If it is sticking, put some flour, very little flour. Are you getting some bubbles in your dough? Anyone? There are some bubbles in your dough?
Yes.
Yes, so that's your yeast is very active. We have to roll it lightly so we get a large circle. I'll tell you. So it should look like this. Get a scale, I'll tell you how much. So this is around 7 inches in diameter. So you can make it 7 to 8 inches, doesn't matter.
Long wise, you're telling length?
Measure from the center. Either way you measure, it should be 7 to 8. This way or that way, both ways it should be 7 to 8 inches. See, this way also mine is 7.2 and this way also it is 7.2. So say between 7 to 8 inches, just, has everybody reached there? Everybody is done? Raise your hand or thumbs up if you are ready. Sheetal, have you done?
We will bake later because the dough is yet to rise. Our AC was on in the kitchen. So it has
Okay. So you just observe what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Once your dough rises, becomes double, then you will have to do it the entire process.
That's why we're just
and if you have any problem at that time, just WhatsApp me, I'll answer it.
Okay. Thank you.
Don't worry about that. Everyone else is ready? Shall I move further? Pratibha?
One side is 8 for me.
Doesn't matter. It's okay.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Once you have finished rolling, put some garlic butter on the entire bread and spread it either with your fingers or with a brush. Okay. And you can sprinkle a little bit of a small pinch of oregano or pizza seasoning more. Now, if you want to do a stuffed garlic bread in future, now you should put stuffing on 1/2 of the dough. Okay? You can put grated cheese, you can saute onions and corn and colored capsicum, saute that and put it here with some cheese. You can put some fresh basil, whatever you desire. You can even fill in paneer or potatoes if you want to have that. Any filling, it should be absolutely dry. Fill it in 1/2 of the dough. Now carefully lift your dough and make it a semicircle. Put it on top of the other. Lift your dough and put it like this so it becomes a semicircle. Clear? And
Yes.
now the edges, you press the edges so that they stick together.
Shall we switch on the oven now or we wait for it to
No,
rise?
because it has to
Second
proof. No, it will take some 20 minutes. So once we finish, we'll switch
Sure.
on the oven. Done? Now carefully lift it, very carefully, and put it in your baking sheet. You can just adjust the shape little bit once you lift it. Don't worry about the shape.
We must put the lines in that.
We will. First put it on the baking sheet. Pat it lightly. Put some garlic butter. And now use your knife or your bench scraper. Just put little butter on that so that it doesn't stick to your bread. And we will make some cuts, but it should not cut the dough completely. It should just cut half. Okay. So you just see what I'm doing, and is it visible? Yeah.
Yes.
So we'll make, let me see. 1, 2. So put 3 cuts so that you get 4 slices, 4 sticks, equal distance. Done. Now cover that bread either with a moist cloth or with a cling film. While we work on the other portion of the dough. We are covering it so that it doesn't dry out. Everybody's done? I can't see Preeja. She's gone, I think. Today.
You can continue. I think.
Okay. So now we will follow the same process for the other dough.
I have one doubt.
Sorry?
If we want now, otherwise we can make our next time. We can keep in fridge.
Yeah, the other dough you can put in the fridge. But when you want to do it, take it out, and when it comes to room temperature, only then you should start.
Okay. No, I'm asking the doubt. That's why I'm doing now.
No, good question. What I'm saying, if you put it in the fridge, whenever you can keep it for one day, like 1.5 day, like today in the morning, if you're putting by tomorrow night also, if you make it, it's fine. But it should come to room temperature before you start rolling it.
Okay.
Okay, that's the point. So now take out this dough. So what we'll do, we'll lift the dough and fold it 1/3. We'll lift the other part and fold it 1/3. Press it lightly because already it has started rising again. So just press it to release some gas. Now fold it again 1/3 lengthwise and get a nice roll like this. Then push it towards you so you get a nice ball of dough. Push it 2-3 times like this. And sprinkle some flour. Keep the uneven side on top and the smooth surface in the bottom. So we'll repeat the whole process. Put flour on your rolling pin and roll the dough 7 to 8 inches in diameter. Do it very slowly and very gently.
How much thick it won't be?
Sorry?
How much of thickness we want?
I'll tell you. It should be around less than a quarter inch. Quarter inch should be, because you will be doubling it, right? So see, once you put it in the this thing in the tin, it's quite thick. Huh? I'll just let me roll it. I'll tell you. It's less than 1 centimeter, little less than 1 centimeter.
Okay.
After rolling, put some garlic butter and sprinkle some oregano or pizza seasoning, whatever you're using, just little bit, and fold it over so that you get a nice semicircle, and then you press the edges so that they stick to each other. Then carefully lift it and put it on your baking tray. Keep some space between the two because they will rise, so they should not stick to each other. Now put some butter on your knife.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I will take a, my tray is so small. I will take a bigger plate.
You can take, your oven can take 2 plates. Can it bake together?
No, ma'am, mine also is like the same problem. I've taken
Uh-huh.
8 in this pan in one piece. And again, I'm taking this one. I'm doing 2 times.
Doesn't matter. So but both of them will not go in the oven together, right?
No.
So you do one thing. You make this one, put a nice cling film and put it in the fridge
Okay.
so that it doesn't overproof. Because see, now we have to leave it for 30 minutes and then we'll switch on the oven. It will go in the oven for 20 minutes. So by then your bread will get overproofed. So follow the whole process. Put the garlic butter, make the cuts and then put it in the fridge.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Ganu.
One second, I'm just coming. Done?
Excuse me, ma'am, I have a query.
Huh?
Can we not just roll it into a circle, add the garlic butter on it, add some cheese and like a pizza sort of bake it?
Of course, you can. As I said,
Mm.
once the dough is ready, it is your baby. Play with it as you like.
Okay.
If you want to make a pizza, roll it thinner.
Okay.
Okay, thinner than what we are doing now because garlic breadsticks are slightly thicker. And pizza also depends if you want a thin crust,
Thin
roll it thinner.
crust.
If you want a thick crust, leave it. You
Yeah.
can put some sauce on it, pizza sauce. Put cheese, put your whatever toppings you want and bake it. No issues at all.
You know, the Domino's, they give us those cheese sticks, no? So it's just a round one with the cheese on top.
Yeah,
can
so
you-
you can do it that way. And then if you want to serve it as a breadstick,
Yeah.
you can use that whole circle also and then cut it into longer breadsticks.
Okay.
Either way, any which way you can do it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Any shape also you want to fold it into a triangle, a semicircle, whatever. There is no hard and fast rule for them. Okay.
Let me keep in this fridge, this one.
Yeah, the second one, the fresh one, you keep it in the fridge.
Okay. First one, let me keep in first one.
No, because that has already started proofing, no?
Okay.
So that will get
Okay.
ready faster. This one is, we have just finished rolling this one. So you put it in the
Yes.
fridge. Has everyone done this? Huh? Now we will wait for 15 minutes for it to rise a little bit. Okay. And I think after 10 minutes, we can start our oven. Because this has to, see, bread baking has 2 stages, first proofing and second proofing. So second proofing, since it's a flat bread, we can leave it for 15-20 minutes outside. Again, that depends on the weather. If it's very warm, you may have to leave it only for 10 minutes. You will see it will rise now. It will become fluffier than what it is right now. So after 10 minutes, we'll switch on the oven we'll preheat the oven for 10 minutes. So that will be total 20 minutes and then we'll bake it. Okay. If anybody has any questions, any doubt, please feel free to ask me in these 10 minutes.
So, Preeti, actually, we can all ourselves, we can do that. We can preheat and then put the bread.
Okay.
So, I think we are done for the class. So, you can take questions and then we will bake ourselves because they've done that. You just give instructions, they will do.
So, bake at 180 or 190 degrees for 20 minutes. If you all have done bread earlier, you would know how much your oven temperatures. So bake it for around 20 minutes. It should get a nice golden crust. Okay. Before putting it in the oven, just brush little more garlic butter.
Can you
Before at least. Okay. You should get a nice golden crust. Sorry?
No, after 20 minutes only we must keep it in the oven. Otherwise now?
No, not
No.
now, because it has to rise. The bread has to get fluffier. After 10 minutes, you check your watch. After 10 minutes, you preheat your oven for 10 minutes.
Okay.
So total 20 minutes. So that is the minimum time, and you will see that the bread is rising. When you touch it, you will feel it is becoming spongier. That's the time to put it in the oven. Bake it for 20 minutes. Take it out, remove it on a wire rack. Okay, I'll show you.
Ekta ma'am, now it will become 5 minutes now when you make the dough.
Yeah, in 10 minutes, you can preheat the oven.
Once your
Okay.
bread is ready, remove it from the tray and keep it on a rack like this, any wire rack, so that the bottom doesn't get soggy. Can you see?
Okay, okay.
Okay. And whatever garlic butter is left, if you want, you can brush it on top on the hot bread. Then just you have to enjoy the bread.
If there is no like this, how will keep, ma'am?
You have some rack, something from your oven or something, some rack you have?
Ma'am.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
This is enough. This space is enough.
No, it will stick a little, but it's okay. You can cut it later on. Not an issue at all.
Okay, okay, thank you. Yeah.
Shilpa, you don't have any rack like from the microwave or anywhere?
No, no, no.
Okay, then what will you do? Because if you keep it anywhere, it will get soggy. The bottom should get air.
That's a
What are you using, an oven or a air fryer? What are you using for baking?
a tray.
Oven, she'll use oven.
Oven. So
Yeah.
there would be a wire rack in your oven. There would be a steel rack.
No, only one plate is there for me. One plate, glass plate is there inside. That's all.
Oh, you have that glass plate oven. Okay, I understood.
Wait, let me see one.
Maybe some that we get that bangan, something like that we get. No?
On the gas that you do the bangan. Any rack.
Something like that you can use. Some jugaad.
Some jugaad.
Or maybe from the fridge.
Put in this.
Yeah, use not
Put
bad.
it on, invert it and then put
Yeah.
it. Ulta. Yeah, like this. Yeah.
Okay.
So once you are baked, can you share some pictures? How do you
Yeah,
bake them?
sure. We all will share pictures.
Yeah.
Children will also share their own pictures with the bread.
Now we can, it's a time for 8 minutes now. Now can do it.
1 sec. What's the time in your timer?
Because I didn't see the time. That's
No,
why.
I put the timer. Just give me a sec. So do it after 3-4 minutes.
Okay,
Take the
one
time.
more. Okay. If I put it in the fridge, no, madam. That's also
That one you will take out when you put this bread in the oven. You take
Okay.
that bread out.
Okay.
The first one goes in the oven and the second one comes out of the fridge.
Okay.
So it will get 20 minutes to come to room temperature.
Okay. Okay.
And then once this first bread is out of the oven, put the second bread in the oven.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Any other doubt? Anybody?
Nothing.
I hope I was helpful. Tell me, please.
Thank
tell
you
me.
so much. You gave so much details and so patiently you taught us.
No, yeah. If that's what I love doing, helping everybody learn to bake a bread.
Yes,
And
yes.
Yeah,
you
tell me,
tell
you're
about
saying something?
yourself, no, Preeti. You haven't
Sorry?
introduced. Tell about yourself, or have you already told them?
No, I have not said anything. So I started I used to do basic cakes since my son was born. My son is 27 now. So when he was born, I started baking the basic cake, just a vanilla and a chocolate cake. Then over time, by the time he came in 10th standard, and that time I started actually baking a lot, trying out new recipes. And that's the time in 2013 or 14, I created my blog. So I started recording my recipes, hoping one day my son will cook and he will need those recipes. So I started documenting them. And I've been baking breads for close to 10 years now. I am a self-learned person. I've just self-tutored myself, reading a lot. So there was nobody to help me when I was struggling with these problems. Nobody helped me. So now I feel even if you have a small doubt, I should be there to clear it. And no doubt is a silly doubt. You may feel, I should not ask this. No, because honestly, bread baking is a big science. The more you bake, the more you read, you will learn. Every mistake, and you rest assured, even after 10 years of bread baking, I still have failures. There are days when my bread just acts weird. It will not rise, it will not be very fluffy. And I also get into depression, not depression, but I feel bad. So then my husband has to prep me up. It's okay, it's nice. So don't worry, failures will be there. But garlic bread and pizza are the easiest. Nothing happens to them because they are flat breads. The biggest failures come only in sandwich loaves. They are slightly tricky. So when you practice this, then those loaves also become easy. So I have in between for 10 years, I was doing this commercially. I was taking orders for breads and cakes. Then I do a lot of jams and dips also. But now I've stopped doing anything commercially. I only do my blog. So I just I'm concentrating on my blog. So that's about me. I love cooking. Cooking is my passion. So I enjoy being in the kitchen. That's it.
So maybe you can teach us a dip or and a jam sometime.
Anytime. I can do a jam or dip. I do a very nice jalapeno jam. So let the whenever you have those mirchis in season, the green thick ones, I can do a jalapeno dip for you. And it has a good shelf life of 7 to 10 months. So make a small bottle.
Something new they can learn.
You will stop buying the green chili sauce from the market for your Chinese. You can use that.
Okay, lovely. And do share your blog also, the address.
Can I put it on the group? Is it okay?
Yeah, sure. Please do.
I'll do that. So you all can go through the recipes. I am always available to help you if you have any doubt, even in any recipe. Please feel free to ask.
Sure.
Such a pleasure. Thanks to Ekta, I have been able, I've met all of you. It's been a real pleasure.
Jessie wants to ask
enjoy teaching. I just enjoy telling.
Yeah, we can see that. Jessie, you want to ask something?
No, same thing. I was asking her to share this blog.
I'll share the blog link.
So we will end with the Samasta Loka Sukhina Bhavantu prayer for everyone. Samasta Loka Sukhina Bhavantu. Samasta Loka Sukhina Bhavantu. Samasta Loka Sukhina Bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you so much, Preeti. Thank you,
so much.
everyone.
Now you all
Thank you
can
very
start
much.
preheating your ovens.
Yes, we
you.
will.
Thank
And we'll
you.
share.
Thank
Fix.
you.
Bye.
Nice
you.
Bye,
meeting you.
everyone. Have a
Excuse
nice
me,
week.
bye
Thank you,
bye.
everyone.